that the chemistry isn't right. I'm sorry. We're more than happy to give you a good recommendation.
Oh, no, that's okay. I had a lot of offers from other families. I just picked you guys because I liked you the best.
Oh, damn you, Giller.
Anyway, well, I'm glad there's no hard feelings.
No, none at all. You need to be happy with who's ever in your home. Although, if you don't mind telling me, what was your problem? Maybe it's something I can work on in the future.
No, it's nothing you did. It's my issue.
What is it? Please?
I'm just not that comfortable with a guy who's as sensitive as you.
That's fair. Although, can I ask, why do you think that is?
Why? I don't know. Maybe because of my father? I mean, when I was growing up, he was kind of a tough guy. And as a kid, I wasn't the athlete I am now.
I play squash.
Collaboration is the most constructive of all the conflict styles. It involves a high amount of cooperativeness as well as assertiveness. Collaborators have a high level of concern for their own goals as well as the person with which they have the conflict. Collaboration involves making descriptive statements and soliciting reactions from the other party. It is often seen as the win-win style of conflict resolution. In the scene you just watched, Ross has to fire his nanny. They collaborate to come to an understanding of why he fired him, discussing Ross's problem with the nanny's sensitivity and the nanny discussing Ross's past issues. In the end, both parties are reasonably satisfied and can jointly support a solution. The next conflict style we will discuss is avoidance.
You guys, we're sorry. Our subway broke down.
That's a lie. You went to the game. I can see Joey's hand.
For the love of God, take it off!
You guys, come on. It doesn't matter why we're late. We're all here now. Please let us in so we can have some of your delicious turkey.
I had a dream once about a fax machine that did that.
That's all the turkey you're gonna get.
How are we going to decide who gets this?
Water balloon!
What are we gonna do? I'm starving. Oh, I know. I still have my old key. We can just unlock the door.
Well, I don't know if that's such a good idea. They clearly don't want to be with us.
You know what? I don't want to be with them either, but it's Thanksgiving and we should not want to be together.
Just get in there and make a face-to-face apology, look them in the eye. I know I could get them to forgive us.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. I can do it.
Yeah, he can do it.
Oh.
It all looks so beautiful. The turkey, the stuffing.
The cranberries?
Enough! A monkey could have made them.
Hey, listen, guys, we feel really terrible.
He's doing that weird eye contact thing. Don't look at him. Don't look at him.
Come on, you guys. We want you to know we're very, very sorry. Right, guys?
I feel terrible.
Avoidance is the practice of keeping away from a particular situation by denial, changing of topics, creation of non-committal remarks, or joking about the conflict. When choosing to avoid a conflict, the avoider makes the decision that neither party's needs shall be satisfied. Avoiders tend to be low in both cooperativeness and assertiveness. Avoidance can allow people more time to come up with a proper response to the conflict, but it may also appear as though one does not care about the conflict at hand. People who avoid conflict can sometimes fall into the avoid and criticize loop, which includes both arguing and avoiding. In this clip, Monica and Chandler chose to ignore and avoid their other friends' pleas and wishes to come inside on Thanksgiving. They made some non-committal remarks towards them, but overall stand firm in not letting them inside. Our third conflict style will be accommodation.
I have one. Janice likes to cuddle at night, which, I'm all for. But, when you want to go to sleep, you want some space. So, how do I tell her that without, accidentally calling her fat or something?
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. We can't help you there because we're cuddly sleepers.
Okay, I'm late for work.
Oh,
All right, are you guys gonna come down?
yeah. I'm right behind you.
Okay, good luck, Chandler.
Thank you, Rachel.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, honey.
Mwah. Okay, the sleeping thing. Very tricky business, but there is something you can do.
I thought you guys were cuddly sleepy.
No. No, not cuddly, not me, just her. I'm like you, I need the room. Okay, come here. Okay, you're in bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the cushion.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in bed. She's over on your side, cuddling. Now, you wait for her to drift off, and then you hug her and roll her over to her side of the bed. And then you roll away. Hug for her. Roll for you.
A person who practices accommodation does not assert individual needs and prefers a cooperative and harmonizing approach to conflict. Accommodators are high in cooperativeness but low in assertiveness. People can choose to accommodate in order to seem reasonable, prevent any harm, and to minimize any losses. Accommodation is the most common conflict style to a point where it is not always visible as a response. When someone simply says whatever to a task, this is too an accommodation. Accommodations can take place without either party ever realizing it has ever occurred. Accommodation can be linked to codependence. When people rely on someone else to decide how they think or feel, it is also a type of accommodation. Ross and Chandler are both in situations where they know it is best to accommodate their girlfriends. As of right now, Chandler is choosing to accommodate Janice by continuing to cuddle with her even though he does not enjoy it. Ross is accommodating Rachel by allowing her to believe that they cuddle all night, when in reality he accommodates himself with his hug and roll. Our next conflict style will be compromise.
Would you mind sitting there? I'm saving this seat for my friend Ross.
You mean Dr. Geller?
Doctor? Oh, I didn't know he had a nickname.
Oh, he won't sit here. Only the people in the white coats sit over there. And only the people in the blue blazers sit over here.
Well, how come?
That's just the way it is.
That's crazy.
Maybe it's crazy in a perfect world. A world without lab coats and blazers. But you not in a perfect world. You in a museum now. See that scientist with the glasses? He and I used to play together all the time in grade school. But now, Peter! Hey, Peter! It's me, Rhonda, from PS 129. I shared my pudding with you, man. I gave you my snack pack. See? He pretend he don't even hear me.
I think everybody's pretending they don't hear you. Anyway, look, I don't know about you and your jackets and your separate tables, but Ross is one of my best friends. And if I save him a seat, I'm telling you, he will sit in it. Ross!
Over here, man. I saved you a seat.
That's okay. I'm cool over here. I'll catch up with you later, Joey.
Oh, this is saved. Gift shop.
Dr. Geller, there's a seat over here.
Thank you, Dr. Phillips. But I'm having my lunch at this table, here in the middle. I'm having my lunch right here with my good friend Joey, if he'll sit with me.
I will sit with you, Dr. Geller.
Compromise is an intermediate style resulting in some gains and some losses for each party. Compromise is moderately assertive and moderately cooperative. It serves as a middle ground between the two parties. It involves a moderate and balanced amount of concern. Compromise allows for conflict to accomplish important goals than collaboration requires, and it allows for a power balance. Compromise can be used with an easy out formula that allows for loss. It prevents new options, but it effectively deals with the reality that not everyone can get what they want. People compromise using an appeal to fairness, suggesting a trade-off, maximizing wins, and offering quick solutions. This clip depicts the conflict between Joey and Ross's seating situation at work. They are drawn to sit at the opposite sides of the cafeteria. However, Ross creates a compromise when he doesn't sit at his table or Joey's table, but a table in the middle of the two, therefore creating a balance of power. The final conflict style we will be covering is competition.
Hey, Rach. How you doing with The Shining?
Oh, Danny just went into room 217.
Ooh, the next part's the best. When that dead lady in the bathtub.
Oh, no, come on, you're gonna ruin it.
All right, well, I'll talk in code. Remember when the kid sees those two blanks in the hallway?
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah. Oh, all blank and no blank makes blank a blank blank. Oh, no, the end. When Jack almost kills them all with that blank, but then in the last second they get away. Oh.
Joey, I can't believe you just did that.
I can't believe she cracked your code.
All right, okay. Lori proposes to Joe, and she says no, even though she's still in love with him, and then he ends up marrying Amy.
Hey, mine was by accident. All right. The boiler explodes and destroys the hotel and kills the dad.
Beth dies.
Beth dies? Is that true? If I keep reading, is Beth gonna die?
No, Beth doesn't die. She doesn't die. Does she, Rachel?
What?
Joey's asking if you've just ruined the first book he's ever loved that didn't star Jack Nicholson.
No. She doesn't die.
Then why would you say that?
Because I wanted to hurt you.
Competition is characterized by aggressive and uncooperative behaviors. It means pursuing one's concerns instead of another's. Competition can be useful when everyone agrees that competition is a sign of strength. Competitive tactics also tend to be assertive. Competing can be useful when in need of quick, decisive actions. Competition can harm the relationship because of the focus on external goals and when these goals are accomplished at the expense of others. Destructive competition can be created by making personal criticisms, rejections, hostile imperatives, jokes and questions, presumptuous remarks, and denials of responsibility. Joey and Rachel compete in this clip, going back and forth when Joey accidentally reveals the end of Rachel's book. Rachel tries to one-up him, and they go from there. When Joey asks why Rachel would reveal that Beth dies, she openly admits that she wanted to hurt him. basically using destructive competition.